it yourself. I don't need that. I don't need that.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Miami. This was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I feel like all the trips, when they start going, that's when it really start getting good. There's moments in here where I'm trying not to lose my faith. Baby, it was good. Y'all like I'm Scar, let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flame. And if you wanna play with me, you can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
Alright, so I just want to give a disclaimer. So literally today I got 3 notifications from YouTube that I got copyrights on my Real Housewives of Miami reviews.
What? You what?
For small little segments, nothing too crazy. So for that being said, I'm going to reduce the amount of videos or clips I use, even though I speed it up, even though I alter it. Still, I'm like, girl, they're talking about you can't monetize. I'm like, girl, girl, gotta monetize. So if you see anything different, that's why. But we started the episode where we see the girls over here getting on the PJ with Miss Stephanie. So Stephanie, she's over here, giving the girls gifts, she's giving the girls things, she's giving the girls that. So Adriana brings up the whole fact that she's happy that, Julia is on the PJ with her because she felt like Julia has been winging herself towards Alexia. I mean, we all see that. Julia is far up Alexia's ass. I feel like Julia's probably eating Alexia's pussy more than she's over here eating Martina's. No shade. So it's just one of those things where I'm just like, and I'm happy that everybody is like, we're all on a one term. We all came to the consensus that Julia has to go next season. She cannot be bad. She got to go, right? But my whole thing is with Stephanie, I feel like she's showing her wealth. She's showing like, this is Housewife. This is what I do. This is not rented. This is owned.
Excited. Take your seat. I'm gonna make the drinks. I've never been like this super of girl.
So I'm happy that, Adriana and Julia, like I said, are in good, just trying to be in this good spot. But my whole thing about Adriana is I feel like she wants to be really good friends with Julia, but she throws jabs at her because she's friends with Alexia. So at that point, it's just like, girl, like, why? Like, you're throwing jabs at me. Why should I really give you that energy? Like, so I feel like I understand why Julia would be kind of distant from Adriana because she is throwing shade at her, right? So we basically see all the girls go to Seville. It's in Spain. First of all, I would love to go. If you don't know, some of you guys do know, I used to live in Italy for 4 years. My dad was in the military. We traveled all over Europe, and I did that growing up. Dual citizen, baby. And it was really cute. Had a good time. Then came back to the States, where I was raised in Georgia, and then moved to North Carolina. So we see the girls at, this little shop waiting for all the other girls to go. They're over just having a good time talking about Alexia.
I don't not like her. You go to sleep every night feeling very, very inferior.
And, my girl, Stephanie, she's really popping it. Like, she's really popping it. Just like, Alexia, she's over here insecure. When somebody challenges her, she don't know how to take it. She thinks she's that girl until I stepped into the room. You thought you had the spotlight. Bitch, the spotlight was on me. She was really giving what it's supposed to be giving. Like, cool, that's fine. After all the girls are talking, and, Julia is trying to, be like, oh no, Alexia's not like that. You already know that's what she's gonna do. But we see all the other girls pump it through. They're just like, what's up, girl? Hey, girl, what's up? So why did Julia get up and she's just like, we're talking about you. And I'm just like, it wasn't even necessary because it was just like, girl, you are being messy. However, I get how all the girls are just like, oh, I can't believe she did that. Like, fuck, Julia, you over here being a messy ass bitch. Here's the thing. If that was my best friend Brandon, if that was my friend Veronica, if that was my sister Amber, bitch, I'm doing the same motherfucking thing. Like, girl, they talking about you. So put the whole armor of God on because you already know you're going to have to go get in there with her. You're going to have to verbally get in there with her because she's talking about you. If that was my homie, I'm giving them the heads up. I'm sorry. Call me messy, call me what you want, but I'm not gonna let my bitch walk into a setup or feeling ambushed, and then when a girl gotta get that off her chest. If you gotta get that off your chest, get it off your chest. Don't sit around me and you got an issue. You just, hey, Alexia, don't hug me, don't kiss me. Girl, if you got something to say what you gotta say.
I would rather eat a 5x7 rug
than play nice with somebody that I know don't like me.
Don't sit around and then over here you want to play the telephone with me and just like, oh, hey girl, what's going on? Say what you got to say. So I feel like with Stephanie, you was running that mouth a lot. You was really popping it. You really had a lot to say about Alexia, which most of it is valid. But you could have said it in the moment right then, but you didn't. So it is what it is. Mind y'all, we get the POV. We find out that Lisa missed her flight.
We thought nobody was gonna notice. What happened?
Shocked. So Lisa's late. She missed her flight. So now she's gonna have to take another flight. Then she had to take a train. Then she's gonna have to take a bus. Then she'll have to take a boat, a cab, a dolly, a horse to get to Seville. I'm just like, girl. She's like,
this is so crazy that I have to do all of this just to get to Seville.
And I'm just like, well, you wouldn't have to do it if you actually would have showed up on time. Maybe she had kid issues. Maybe she had to try to get her kids on with the nanny. Maybe she had to figure her shit out. We don't actually know.
So when we talk about Kiki, I love Kiki. I think she was a great addition to the show. I just don't like the route that we're going with Kiki and Gertie's. I feel like them now unfollowing each other, and the fact that she said that Kiki blocked her and she found out through social media, I just don't know where to go, because I feel like Gertie has been getting the short end of the stick, but we just got to see how the rest of the season play out. Like I said, this episode, we see a different side of Kiki, so I definitely like that, but it's unfortunate.
One thing I did respect is when all the other girls went upstairs to go check into their hotel rooms, I love the fact that Stephanie, in that moment, said, she's like, you know, Julia, I don't really rock with what you just did. Like, you're being a messy ass bitch. If you want to stir a pot, bitch, I can stir a pot too.
What the hell were you thinking? She hasn't even been here for 2 hours and you have to go gossip. Gossip?
And I'm just like, thank you. Let her know it right then and there. Like, just say, girl, you being messy as fuck. Messy. And Julia was like, I don't think I was being messy. Girl, you know you were. And it just seemed like you got glee out of it. Like, she just got like, oh, I'm gonna eat the popcorn. Julia, girl, go to hell. This dinner. This dinner. So, they invited a Spaniard singer to the dinner, and he wanted to give Alexia and Marisol this beautiful song. Like, he's a flamenco singer, I think that's what it was, and he was really doing his big one. I'm gonna let y'all listen to a little bit what he was doing. But baby, when I tell you, in this situation, I'm Larsa. I'm sorry. I'm Larsa.
Flamenco has a huge significant part in Seville and the Andalusia region because it came from there. Flamenco is passion, flamenco is a story, it's love, and it's also pain. Like when you listen to it, you know, it's a little bit of everything.
Porque ese amor que tú le dabas y a ese hombre no lo entendió.
I just don't know what's happening. He is singing to Marisol and Alexia. They're crying.
Larsa would have had me fucked up. Right, Larsa would have laughed, girl. We would have been keying. And then seeing Alexia crying, I'm like, girl, what? Not with me. I'm trying to laugh, just like. You know what that gave? And when I tell you, I'm not trying to be funny. I really am not trying to be funny. It's just like, at that moment, it's just like, I feel like I heard flamenco singers before. I haven't heard it like that. I feel like I heard the girls really give flamenco. Like, really give, like, you know, give what they're supposed to be giving. Now, she is doing her big one. Okay. Now, you heard that? That's what she was giving her big one. She was giving her big one. But what that sound like? And like I said, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be very serious, because I was just like, oh, it took me by surprise. It gave very much this. And it's funny because she was being serious. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, Jesus. Act like I got some fucking common sense. Julia's just like, I'm so happy that we're in Seville for us to host this time together. Whoop de whoop de whoop. What we're planning is we're planning to have flamenco dresses. We're planning to get them made. We're planning to go to the celebration to embrace this culture. Lisa, is she coming on time? Like, what time is Lisa getting here? So we found out that Lisa is late as fuck. We found out that Lisa is over here. She's probably still in over here, Italy. She's probably in Europe, United Kingdom. We don't know where Lisa's at. So we're trying to figure out where the fuck is Lisa at. So the girls really start ripping and running her. They're just like, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, if this is what she was gonna do, she should have opened her mouth and said something. She should have sent us a text. She should have did this. She should have did that. My whole thing is this. I could have sworn Marisol, you in particular, didn't you just say in the moment, like, yeah, Lisa was so late, like she's been like late this whole time, all these years, like, you know, it's just so this is just, we're getting so used to it, her being late. So if y'all got used to her being late before, why the fuck are y'all mad about her being late now? At the end of the day, her karma was for her to travel with all those fuck ass bags by herself. That's her karma. So my whole thing is like, yeah, y'all can rip and run, but y'all already knew what she was giving. So why are we mad? Why are we mad? She's late. She's gonna have to reap the consequences for her being late. That's it. Like, she's late. She's gonna have to get the last appointment to get her dress made. And if she don't come on time, she's not getting her dress made. We find out that she does come. She does meet the girls there, but that's just the consequence of you coming late and you not coming on time. Like, girl, like, and not communicating. So it is irritating. But I'm just like, y'all say, well, she's always late. Mary's gonna bring up the conversation. Like, yeah, we know, we heard that you were talking about, you know, I heard you talking about Alexia. What's going on? What's the tea? What's the tea? But basically, like, you know, we weren't talking about her like that. It was not like that. So I just don't know what it's really given. Like, we weren't even talking about her like that. That's what Larsa said. Larsa, yes, I was. Y'all call that girl insecure. Like, if I rushed about, I'm like, girl, I don't want to be called insecure. Like, yeah, y'all over here trying to rip and run me. Like, yeah, like, y'all call me insecure. So y'all had that much to say. Like, this is me. I had a situation with one of and I found out they said something behind my back. I confronted them and like I was like, hey, you know, was it said, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, no, that's not what was said. Basically I was bragging or whatever. And if it was said or it wasn't, it was what it was. But like I told them, I was just like, if you feel like I was bragging, I'm not going to stop. That's just how I am. So if you don't like that, you just don't like it. It's not going to stop. And if you don't like that I'm bragging, do better than me. It's not like I'm bragging. I'm just saying these are my accolades. I'm telling my associates our accolades. So if you feel like I'm bragging off of that, then girl, that's you. Do better than me. Then you could brag. Then you could get, you know, you can have the light. Other than that,
shut the fuck up.
It is what it is. Next.
Hold up. And I think you're very insecure.
But, you know, Stephanie and Alexia start really ripping and running. So Alexia's just like, girl, at the end of the day, you know, who do you think you are? You over here trying to throw your wealth in our face? Girl, this is the Real Housewives.
Of course we're throwing our wealth in your face.
The fuck you thought this was? Like, girl, don't get mad at me because I have a jet, I have a house, I have everything that you wish you had. You ain't got no man, you ain't got no house. That's in your name. And you damn sure ain't got no car in your name. You said that everything was rented and leased. That's what our journalist said, not me, allegedly. So, don't you talking about, oh, you throwing your wealth in our face?
Yes, throw it in our face. That's what we want to see.
The fuck? So they were getting mad, and then she just like, girl, you're insecure, you're this, you're that. She's like, oh, I'm Alexia.
I don't need that. I'm Alexia.
You know, she do all that. She really doing her big one. Cool. And she just on her head, she's like, you're just mad that I'm a bitch that can challenge you. I'm challenging you, you don't like it. And if you don't like it, girl, you just ain't gonna like it. So after they over here go to war a little bit, she just basically tell her, like, you know what, after that, I like you. I think we're cool, but you do stuff that irritate me. Like, you over here said the Chihuahua thing and the Rockwilder. I say it back to you, and now it's a problem. So she just said stuff like that, and I get where she's coming from. But my whole thing is this, like, I said this before with Gertie and Oh Girl. Stephanie, I don't think you like Alexia. And Alexia, I damn for sure know you don't like her. So just keep it funky, like, bitch, you know, I don't know you like that, so I gotta get you to see if I like you or if I don't. Right now, it's not really looking like that. Just keep it real. Like, y'all always wanna be like, oh, you know, I like you. No, I don't. And leave it like that. At the end of the episode, we see Lisa coming in, and the girls are basically her accountable for being late. It really wasn't much, but I'm just like, Lisa, you let these girls talk to you any kind of way, and you bow down. Crazy. You grown. But other than that, y'all, hope you guys like the video. I'm about to do Real Housewives of Salt Lake City next. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let it God stop a y'all and break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? The sour candy all I really ask me for. Now I got to go. Got. Bye-bye.